Here, the number 2 set against Dominique Van Roost of Belgium. Clever shot. Sánchez Vicario leading 4 games to love, but the rallies are getting longer. Van Roost winning some points. Well done on the board. So it's 4 games to 1 in the opening set.
That's Sabine Appelmans. Great representation from that country. It's very impressive, the score air in her ball. She hits it on a straight line.
Oh, good sentence. So Sánchez Vicario, 5 games to 1 now in the opening set.
Possibly, if it's a similar pattern to here, that Van Roost might sink her teeth into this second set.
15.
Well, she made it look easy, but it's not. The wrong footing drop.
Sánchez Vicario.
Well, she made that look easy, but Arantxa hits those defensive lines. She was playing for Spain in '86 in the Fed Cup against the United States and Navratilova in Prague, Czechoslovakia. And then 3 years later, she took out her first Grand Slam title with that. 94, Sánchez Vicario took out both the French and U.S. Opens. And one of the reasons why she's so tough is she's willing to run for everything. I think it was 6-1, 6-2, and then the next year losing to Pierce.
Drill let off there.
Deep in the corner, but misplayed it. That's different from the high one she hits.
Well played. It's 1 game all in the second set.
And there's a lot of matches going on. Have finesse. She struggles.
For injury time, Pam.
Yeah, this was during the changeover. That's Carol Doherty, the Corel WTA Tour physio. And Dominique received treatment off court, actually. Oh, she's missed a few easy balls around the net. But both players, 2 trainers came out. She had to leave the court, which usually means the evaluation is in a sensitive area that you don't want to show thousands of people. At any point. she's won many points up at net. That's her 7th one.
Advantage Van Roost.
Always a pretty shot. Just missed.
It's a good rally, wasn't it? And it's 2 games all in the second set. Not much in this, is there? Well played, Van Roost. Gets the break. This set really alive. It's 3 games to 2.
The night before the finals and was out for months and months. Great determined athlete, similar to Sánchez Vicario. What a winner off the backhand side. Both Sánchez Vicario and Muster, former number.
Gee, that looked...
Well, that's umpire Leanne White. Point. Well, Arantxa's smiling because Van Roost didn't do much with the forehand. The shot. 7th game, often the biggie. Well, that's the same linesman that called a very close ball against Van Roost. That
in the mirror. Good shot and gets the break. 4 games to 3, Van Roost, second set.
And then Sánchez Vicario dropped serve after a couple of deuces.
But still at the stage of the match, Sánchez.
You talk about confidence, and it's Dominique Van Roost who comes into this match wild.
So another break of service, Sánchez Vicario, 4 games apiece, and she's just feeling that ankle because break point. And her mother, Maurice, looking on. Because the sun is quite bright, though the temperature quite mild.
Well, that's a trademark shot of Sánchez Vicario. That was a huge point there, and Arantxa guessed the right way. was a huge point for Van Roost because in the 2 previous service games after and this is what the Belgian player's always been known for, the hard, flat ball, boys, or put it in your pocket. Arantxa comes out. The overhead, head up.
Sánchez Vicario.
Well, the ace giving her the opening game in the 3rd set.
And even the backhand isn't quite the weapon that it is when she's feeling positive. You can see here, she's just being a little passive during the points, not going for it. But this get was awesome. It was tremendous, and it looked like it might swing things in her favor. Because Van Roost was up 15.
Well, that was a huge miss by Van Roost.
And that ball just inside the sideline.
And whereas Sánchez Vicario just pushes the ball back into play, doesn't hit very many of them. Just like that.
And that's what happens. It's exactly right. From 2 game points up, and she just didn't go. Well, that forehand won so many points for Van Roost. From after the 1st set onward, it was one of the most dominating shots out there.
1 game.
Backed up.
And she gets the break. She's ahead 2-1 in the final set.
Well, this net has a very busy.
That's tit for tat. Ann White in the chair, and she overruled because
Now, this was a play that Van Roost tried many times in this match. In the first
singles ranking 43 in the world.
the opening, sees how far back in the court Sánchez Vicario is, knows that she's going to have. From 15-40 down. She has really had trouble getting on top on any service game in this third set. Once again, the forehand. Loopy in the middle of the court.
13-15.
Well, the ace from Van Roost. Leanne White confirming that it was an ace. Arantxa doesn't agree.
Well, and Leanne White did a good job not being intimidated by the questioning of the calls. That one looking like... Now, Dominique Van Roost, the 15-all serves an ace, and then she... Great volleyer. She's a decent volleyer, but it's not where she feels most comfortable.
Game winners. Few balls, please.
With a couple of great volleys there.
Love 40.
Well, that backhand return of serve was struck with such force. It was. She didn't make a move. We needed the speed gun on that one.
Game winners.
Well, Van Roost breaks. Still trails. 5.
And then won 4 in a row. Now, of all the calls in this match, I think this one was probably most likely to be incorrect. And you can't hear what Arantxa's saying here. The umpire's turned off the microphone.
15.
We're going to see on a replay whether or not it's possibly on the line but wide. So close. I mean, there's no way Leanne... That's just extraordinary, the pace on that two-hander.
And the angle as well.
It was this point right here that I think Van Roost started to believe. Get there in a lunging forehand volley, and well controlled too.
Well, that's where the ball landed.
And we know on this surface it's very clear, the marks, and that's what can be very annoying when you see a mark and it's called the wrong way. And the crowd once again applauding. Really staying calm, cool, and collected at the most stressful of moments.
Well, the body language of... with such force, and that gives her a break point. She gets the break, leads 6-5, third set.
Now, this is one of the few aggressive points that Arantxa plays for a very long. Her serves, and that is to the forehand side. That's where she's most comfortable serving. And when a match gets so tense like this towards the end, you want to go with a serve that you're most comfortable with, and especially if it's to your opponent of tennis. Well, it was a pretty gutsy play, and she mishit that last volley. And anytime you mishit the ball and your elbow's sore, ooh, it hurts. Coming up.
Game, set, Dominique Van Roost. 2 sets to 1. 1-6, 6-4, 8-6.
Well, the crowd is really into this. They're appreciating the fine display from both players. But for Dominique Van Roost, a 1-6, 6-4, 8-6 victory after 2 hours and 14 minutes. And Pam, great tennis.
Drew to play Chanda Rubin.